Naxxramas never lacks corpses.
New run? Yeah, we're gonna be on for a bit longer here. Alright, thanks for waiting, guys. How long was that? Was that long enough? We said Shaman. We're gonna get some jolly snowman Shaman. I think Flow Rider is very good. The other cards are pretty shit, so take that. Kind of want the card draw. I've been very unimpressed by Deathweaver Aura. I just never like that card. I do want some Overload, so sometimes the Shaman decks just can't get enough cards, right? Hey, full depth. Schooling's insane. I'm not. I like TORGHAST, but I don't think it's actually close to Schooling, which is kind of crazy. Just take all the Schoolings he'll give me. I mean, I'm going Naga Giant. I don't know if it's right, but I'm going Naga Giant. A nice Evolve card. I think Chill Vibes is a good card too. Let's take the Evolve card. Maybe we'll get a Muck Pool or something. I mean, it's the best card here.
Big Red.
Hey, Denwheel, thanks for the 13 months, man. Let's take this too. I do need spells, but we'll find them. Nimbus is good. Deathweaver Aura, another Overload card. So maybe I want it. These are good 2-drops, but I guess. I really want it just because I have this card already. And 2 of them makes me very happy that I've gotten a couple of cheap Overload cards. We need Pack the House, but, you know, there's time. Good night. Alright, good night, Statman. Next weekend, maybe? Next weekend? Maybe tomorrow? Guess I'll take the 1. I love Poacher. We need spells. That's actually a really good spell, too, with the double Flow Rider, but this card is too good, I feel. This is good. Custodian's nice. Let's take the Custodian. Hey, we got the Muck Pool, and look, we could single-handedly get the Naga Giant out almost. Actually, nice synergy there. He'll always be rotting in your hand, so you'll always summon an 8/8. Let's take the Muck Pool. Alright, we'll take a Vizier, that's a spell. Another Custodian? I mean, it's only 4 expensive cards. Okay, we gotta Pack the House. Let's see if we can get a golden Pack the House. Hope you get a good run. Alright, Cosmic, thanks for being here. Thanks for the raid. Thank you for the support, as always. And I'm sorry that plans for the night fell through, but hopefully tomorrow is a blast. You like this arena so far? I love it, man. This one's for my friend Cosmic. I didn't want to have to ban him. Melomania is a cool card. Let's do one for the Statman, in honor of the Statman. Well, that's not a good pack. Lakers, baby. Oh, did they win? I saw they were up like 35 to like 8 or something after the first. This one is for Camel City John. Ban Camel City John. It was 35-9. Yeah, that's crazy. Leafs won. Yeah, I was rooting for... Today was actually a horrible sports day. That's not the golden card we wanted. The Leafs won, which nobody's happy about. The Lakers won, which most people have to be unhappy about. The Suns won. That was terrible. Yeah, it was like a bad night all around. Was that called Barrel of Monkeys? Yeah, and it summoned Silverback Patriarch. It's pretty funny. Trash, trash, and trash. So what do I do here? Is there any synergy for any of these cards? Not really. Mistake for Naga. Why do I want a Naga? Why do I want Undead? Evolve Menace into an actual minion, okay. Oladipo blew out his knee and I feel bad for him? Oh, yeah. Vizier. Okay, Vizier. Okay, I like it. Sure. More Flow Riders? Sure. Duster's good. Well, let's take more Flow Riders. We'll take another cruddy caretaker. Oh man, it probably has to be poacher. Vizier's fun, but man, poachers are so good. I think Accuser fits pretty well with this deck, plus I hate Bog Beast. Got a lot of tokens. Another Custodian? Sure. Another Muck Pool? Sure. Alright, getting another Overload card is a pretty big deal. I guess the Lost Exarch's card is shit. Yeah, okay. Curve is a little dubious. Another Death Reaver aura with 3 Flow Riders, I guess. And a Hex, sure. Oilers will probably win, let's hope not. I think they've outplayed the Kings in all 3 of the first 3 games. And it looks like McDavid can score 7 goals a game. The guy is...
I'm afraid I have some bad news, Mr. Red.
I must protect the wild.
My elements are frightful.
That is bad news. Three Custodians we cannot lose. We could lose, but maybe we can win. Yeah, I think, you know, certain teams, like, you know, kind of, if you're a neutral fan, you'll just kind of root against, right? The Oilers, the Leafs, the Lakers, the Yankees, the Patriots. So I think we're all in agreement. We're rooting for the noble Los Angeles Kings. Every time you draft Flow Rider, I get apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur stuck in my head. Is that a song? What's up, brother? Jay. 12-0. I don't foresee 12-0 out of this deck. We'll try our best. It's an old song by Flow Rida called Low. I'm sure you've heard it. I think I kind of can hear it in my head, maybe. Something, something, yeah. I don't know it though. That much is clear. I just wanted to fit in with the young people. That's okay. It's gonna coin out a hero power. Actually, coining out a hero power would be less okay.
Let's see. What do I take?
That surprises me. Maybe throws it in. Well, guess I can just get them right now. Right? Why wait? And then we'll see if I can shoot or if I need to ping or what. We'll have some options. I found a pretty good mashup of low and feel good ink and was surprised at how much I liked it. I like that you liked it. Greetings, fellow young people. The young people are out shaking their asses to Flow Rida songs. I feel like this is going quite well for me. I don't like this. That's all I gotta say about that, but got some big plays coming up. Banshee Tyrande. Greetings from the old days, Red. Greetings from the young days. How much more would you like Deathweaver or if it gave you 2 mana, 2 3s? More. Feels like everything with 2 health just dies for free. You know what I mean? To like a Nova or a Street Sweeper or who knows? Like I don't know. It feels like they die so easily.
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
Let's see. These are okay. These are kind of not great. It's more important to get good 5s and 6s though.
Access denied.
He's gotta trade something, doesn't he? Oh man, you kind of need to kill this though, because I've got the beasts. Although I don't have board space, so... Three, 4, 5, 13. 3, 4, 5. That's a beast. Apparently, a bat is a beast. What are the top 3 classes right now? I think Shaman, Death Knight, and Priest, maybe? Actually, don't know. You think I would look? Shaman, Priest, Death Knight, Warrior, number 4, Demon Hunter, number 5, and then a pretty big drop-off to Mage and Paladin, and then a really big drop-off to Rogue, Druid, Hunter, Warlock.
My elements are frightful.
Hi, Red. I am an academic, and I do research on anime and cinema. Can you and your viewers help Valve with this? No. But thank you for the question. DK has been steadily falling over the past few days. All the pre-patch decks are getting cycled out. Yeah, that's probably part of it. What does that mean? Yeah, I don't really know what it means. But it sounded like somebody was asking me to help a big company without them offering me any money. So I think I'll politely decline that opportunity. I hope this has been helpful. Yeah, if a big company wants to like mine us for anything, they can give us money. I think that's fair. They will use the information we provide to make more money for themselves at the cost of some money to us. I bet it's Dota trying to figure out how to make an anime as good as Arcane. I really liked Arcane Season 1. I thought it started out really good and got less good as time went on, as the series went on. Do I want to coin out the 2? I think so. Probably grab the schooling just because it's cheap and interactive, and I'll get up to like, you know, custodians and stuff later. Luckily, there also is, as far as I know, no answer for a priest on a board spot like this. No answer for a priest in a board state like this. That's an undead. Ooh. That's an undead. Ooh. Wait, that's a Naga. What are you doing? What the hell? Holy Noah? Is that a card? I'm not sure I'm familiar with that one.
The more you struggle, the better.
0 mana, draw cards. Yeah, at some point. Now, do I do it this turn? I guess there's, well... Yeah, why not? I ain't got much going on next turn, right? Wait, I don't want to be overloaded anymore. I guess I would have drawn this, though, so I wouldn't have been able to play those 2 anyway. Unless I did it next turn. Actually, then I could do that. Then quite the opposite, I could do exactly that. There's a lot of resources, yeah. So much better when they have to use 3 cards and overload 1 to kill your 3 cards, instead of Holy Nova and killing everything for free for 1 card. That's not good for me. People treat academics like monsters. I don't know. You mentioned a big company. So why would I give something to a big company for free? And I don't really know how being compensated for your time or effort or energy makes you a monster. He got all of his resources back? Yeah. Yeah. I was kind of feeling excited for a little bit there. Let's do this. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to use my schooling to clear all of this. I'm an associate professor in Turkey. Academia may be misunderstood. Maybe. Unfortunately, they also had Handmaiden. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Unfortunately, they also high-rolled my Pack the House. I'm a researcher for Tesla. We'd like to use you as a test dummy for our cars to plow into. Will you help? While it's not quite as bad as that request, it's kind of similar, you know? It's like... similar concept. Oy, mine were, unsurprisingly, markedly worse than his. Redbeard House. I mean, this one's good. These three are not. Why would you ever leave this one up?
I don't have enough mana.
I don't think you should. Guess I could not. How much am I overloaded? I'm overloaded 1. I'm gonna be overloaded 2. So I think I might as well just overload this turn. I could bolt and hex and evolve this. And then I'm only overloaded 1, which means I could Torghast next turn. Maybe that's the play. I'm not going to be overloaded there, but I'll have another overload card. Well, that'll die for 1 mana. You're overloaded times 2, am I? Oh yeah, because of the bolt. Well, we'll just Flow Rider and get what? I don't know what.
Go with the flow. Naxxramas never lacks corpses.
Get nothing. Nothing's nice. Counting is hard. No, it's not. It's very easy. Counting is easy. As long as you got a brain. Hi Red, I'm a researcher for Blizzard. You may have heard of our small indie company. We need you to play arena games from Hearthstone to stream it. Will you help? Please, God, no. Let me. If I got the 3 options to work for Valve, work for Blizzard, or work for Tesla as the test dummy, put me in as the as a test dummy. Can that be my? So I hit there. I trade there. I hit there. I can't kill it. I hit there. I trade there. 2, hit, trade. I can't kill it. Can clear the Torghast.
What to do?
I don't think so. Your 2/2/2s and the 5/4. After you play the Torghast.
There is little time.
Yeah, that's not enough. I think it's our only play, but that's not enough. Oh, and you want to leave up this thing? Trade to okay, maybe that is the play. I don't think we want to evolve it. Something that doesn't die to another, the light it burns, is pretty nice, or at least forces him to trade. And it's, you know, it could actually put pressure on him. Hard hand to play. I mean, at the end of the day, our Shaman deck is also, I'm kind of getting tired of having to say this, but our Shaman deck's not very good. This Priest deck is incredible. So he's already played more good Shaman cards than we have. Or will shortly have played more good Shaman cards than us. We're gonna try though. Not the custodians. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. But if he clears this, if we can't do, like, you know, if this isn't our turn next turn, we'll just concede. It's fine. Didn't buff it. Yeah, okay, maybe didn't see this. I don't know if I even want that on there. Maybe I didn't even want to put that on there. Does it stop me from getting a bunch of 8/8s, or am I going to get the 8/8s first? If I get the 8/8s first, then I guess I want those. Could have evolved it, but I don't really care either. We're in trouble if he evolves that into a 21 mana card. 21 mana, end of turn, give your opponent a computer virus. I missed a lot, because what the F? Yeah, me too. What the F? It doesn't look like it'll be enough. He got all the identity thefts in the world, and no hexes in hand. Yeah, well, we've already used our only hex. That gives me chills, really. That is a way to win a game with the chips stacked against you, the deck stacked against you. A 21 mana should at least have rush. They should make a 21 mana minion for that very scenario. That board is almost clip worthy. My days of clipping, I'm done. I'm done clipping. These days I just play the game, Dr. Sauceman, and I let Twitch chat make the clips. It's a good life. Priest is so painful to play against this meta. It can be, yeah. Which is why I'm very happy that we defeated that evil priest with our noble. Ugh, give me chills. Or I'm cold.
Initializing descent.
Well played. That took everything we had. Hearthstone, I feel like there needs to be like a certain level of easy games, because it's just wearing me out. Every game being so difficult is just wearing me out, you know? If you all have a mana giant, it should give you a buddy from Battlegrounds. Agreed. I played against a priest who discovered Denathrius on turn 1 over Astalor with a 1/3 and I guess it right. Who would have known he ended up sealing mine in hand 3 times? That's pretty funny. But also kind of frustrating, you know? But yeah, I don't know, this priest, playing against priest. I need a break from priest. I'll get crap, right? I'm gonna do a little DJ set. How do I kill that? I kinda don't. his death rattle goes off before mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I double, triple trade? Right? He kills nothing. I get some... What? How did that make sense? Shouldn't that go off before my guys are on the board? Oh, you know what? I guess it just counts whichever minion was on the board first, not whichever death rattle. Which is stupid, but I guess that's the way it worked. Played order of the minion. Yeah, that's asinine. That's inconsistent and stupid, but what are you gonna do? It's Hearthstone, so it's not too unexpected. Four, a 1, 2. Hearthstone. Yeah. Yeah. Hearthstone. I need a TORGHAST or a Pack the House. And I got a static waveform elemental, which, frankly, is garbage. Absolute garbage. Oh, sorry, looked away. I played Shadow Priest in Standard and my 4/3 Ghost thing landed on the 0-mana Reborn spell, and I played it and it didn't summon that, and I deleted the deck. Yeah, there was a bug, or there still is a bug, I'm not really sure. But yeah, that card definitely has not given me what it owed me multiple times.
The more you struggle, the better.
Next turn, re-roll, I guess. Look at this sick discount too. This should cost -2. It should have refreshed 2 mana crystals. That's my opinion. I like that he's trading, I'm not sure why. Maybe he has a Ysera in his hand. In which case, he should still go face in Ysera, but maybe he's thinking like, oh, what if, you know, what if something happens?
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Could be a Deathwing. Denying him a card is kind of nice. Yeah, why not just do that? Seems like an unfortunate set of circumstances has befallen us. Oh, hello there, Hollow Technician. 3 mana, destroy your own board, Redbeard. Savvy play from a well-experienced individual. The Snow Flipper incident. It ain't right, I tell ya. Frankly, it ain't right.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Is there a 1 power rush? There is. There's a 3 mana 1/2 rush. There's who knows? Hopefully he trades for us. Actually, if he doesn't trade for us, I'm kind of screwed here too. I guess I could always hex it. After you play a Naga, refresh 2 mana crystals and switch to spell. After I play a Naga, refresh 2 mana crystals? and then switch to spell. I mean, that's pretty cool. Can't say I've ever had any value generated from this card ever in Arena before that particular turn. Insane turn that was. Oh, we hit Custodian too. Okay. Oh man, that's almost a thing.
Reporting for duty.
What is this dragon?
They shall be tolerated.
Should have a pretty good idea if it's Deathwing or not, based off of what he does here.
Shall fall to us.
It feels Deathwingy. I can kill a Deathwing. If I run that in there, run that in there, run that in there. Alright, let's force him to have a Deathwing. Can we have a Gloria? Sure, we haven't heard Gloria in a while. Could be the 8/8 that sends everything into the, stratosphere or whatever. Whoops. What the hell is this dragon? Very confused how that could be better than just showing me the dragon. You're the greatest human of all time. The Midnight is on tour this summer if you didn't see it. I didn't see that. I like the Midnight, but who will go see the Midnight with me? Nobody likes the Midnight. Nobody in this world. Okay, they're not playing Oregon or California. Only Dana Point. What the hell?
My music will wash over you.
My elements are frightful.
Is this real life? Well, phooey on that. Let's keep them both. Rich old beach city. Dana Point? I've never been. Where is Dana Point? Can I start a game without Stoneborn General? Oh, that's not that far. I've never been there.
Beyond your comprehension.
I'd rather go to San Diego. Bolt? I think I'll pass on Bolt. Snap. Yeah, download Marvel Snap or Raid Shadow Legends. Complete the tutorial for Raid or get to level 3 on the pass for Marvel Snap in order to help out the stream. They're coming to Chicago. If you want to go to that show with me, I'm scared to go to Chicago. Isn't it cold and windy, and isn't there a lot of criminal behavior there? Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't that a place that criminals go? Al Capone. Some other guy, probably. Chicago's so pretty. Bridges and buildings and bars open late. EV1, nice. John Wayne Gacy. Don't forget John Wayne Gacy. What am I doing? Getting a thing? Getting another thing?
Go with the flow.
Let's pack the gosh darn house. Overload the turn before we can play this. It's true, I was the guy who arrested Al Capone. That was you? That was you?
Nax Ramos never lacks corpses.
That was you? I watched the first season of Boardwalk Empire, but I haven't started season 2. I haven't really been super motivated. I don't know. I survived a year in LA, Cali. I'm sure you could survive a weekend in Chicago. California is the safest. Los Angeles is the safest city in the world. Everybody knows that. All right, John Wayne Gacy Jr.
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
My next vessel. There isn't room.
That gives me chills.
The more you struggle, the better.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was the 3-mana card that added, you can cast that next turn, huh? That's kind of crazy. Can overload, I can still play it. And his coming.
Job done.
I was more sketched out in Antelope Valley than in LA. Yeah, I've never been there either. I'd be scared to go over there. You kidding me? What's the order of summoning here?
Next time will be different.
I was hoping people would spam like a combination of those two emotes, maybe. I love this song. It's so good.
For Doomhammer.
Detroit is fine. That guy sounds like he's not from America at all. He's gonna go visit Detroit. I'm from America. I won't visit Detroit. I'm sure it's like LA. Like you can find like, you know, parts that are really, really unsafe, and then the majority of it's probably fine. Just to go past 12th mile, yeah, something like that, right? Any Sufjan fans or no? Do we just like hate Sufjan? How's that work? What else was what was the song, the single from that album? Illinois? Is that what it's called? Come on, bring the Illinois. It reminded me of Simon and Garfunkel. Is that bad? I visit Chicago. Maybe not Detroit, though. Both, I'm sure, are fine.
The more you struggle,
Portland's probably worse than all of them. Portland's kind of a shithole. Oh my god, who's that? Dirty Huggies. That's not good. That's not good.
Everybody's happy till the buck starts.
for the Dark Lord.
I don't know. Killing it's okay. Love them both. Simon and Garfunkel. What I found from moving around cities is they always sound nice when you live there. They seem like a shithole. Really? I don't think I've ever lived in a... Okay, that's not true. Most of the San Fernando Valley is kind of a shithole. It's just so congested. The thing about the valley in California is like you're 20 minutes from the beach, you're 30 minutes from snowboard, maybe an hour from snowboarding if you want. You're an hour away from Disneyland. You're 40 minutes away from downtown LA. So it's like, that's why it's so congested there. But the valley itself is kind of a shithole. That's how I felt about Sydney. I got offered a job in Portland as a senior project manager. $300,000 a year and Benny's sad no. Wait, can I have that job? Karate Kid made San Fernando look awesome. Pretty much, not every movie, but man, when you watch movies now, or a lot of TV, like everything's filmed over there. It's kind of crazy now as an adult to be like watching films from like the 90s and be like, oh, like that's Reseda Boulevard or whatever. I cannot kill that one when I want to. I got it. I'm gonna get that overload going here. Do you have an OnlyFans? I do. Exclamation mark OnlyFans to get access. To get the sweet, nasty access. What I'm hearing, it's so nice. It's overpopulated, which makes it less nice. The valley's not that nice. It's adjacent to areas that are very nice, though. In the summer, it's 120 degrees Fahrenheit. It's 49 C there. It's god-awful. It's like 45 C for 4 months straight. Red's OnlyFans is the best. I recommend. Tasney's what we call a premium platinum goo goo gaga level subscriber. She doesn't pay in money, she pays in plasma. Moguzoras, thank you for the follow. It's great to have you here. Jackacolos, good to have you here. Run. Sorry, just thinking. 3, 3. It just doesn't work. Gonna be overloaded again soon. Trade, hero power. 3, 1.
Go with the flow.
That's incredible.
Shut up. I guess that bolt, maybe because I can bolt this turn. This is a low-key banger. Oh, I love this song. Schooling trades, the 2-3's fine, yeah. That's not my problem though. My problem is the 3-7, which it doesn't trade fine at all. The 3-2, those things are not, yeah, those weren't the problem. Maybe I should have traded this. I have 6, I can only use 5. Is this guy active? Oh man, I'm 1 mana short. One mana short, 1 mana short. Do you hear Predatory Wasp? Is that by Sufjan? Sure. What do I do? I guess a Torghast would be a good draw here. I can always play Pack the House, but it's not that good. Maybe a Muck Pools and a Pack the House to buff my inevitable low roll. Wasn't a good card. Torghast I can't cast now. Anything on the top end I can't cast. It's actually pretty good too. Is it though? Probably.
On the dotted line.
So this is a 6 with 3 health. This is a 6 with 4 health.
Naxxramas never lacks corpses.
I do a lot for $150 an hour. You can have the senior PM job I turned down. Just need a PhD in computer science or engineering and to be really happy to wear a flak jacket to work. The office is one of the most shooting-prone spots in the United States. Yeah, that's fine. I have those things. I have those skills. Alright, my own Torghast right now would be delightful. Should have drafted 4 of them. Hero power? No, we wanted the 2/2 rushes. Two 2/2s is better than 1/0/2. That was my thought. What's the most schoolings you would draft in one run? 12? Or 15 maybe? You'd need some other things, but it'd be like 12. Oh, I know this one. I used to just put this album on and then like lay down. It sort of sounds like the same song after 4 hours, but that's kind of the appeal, right? Yeah, I guess what that means is like you can draft as many schoolings as they'll offer you. There's probably never a point where I wouldn't want to run it for fear of like having run too many. I mean, I might take a hex over the 4th, 5th, or the 6th one or something. I might take like a, you know, pack the house over one, but I'd run as many as I could. How sick would it be if these both live? Can he buff that weapon? Deal 3. Give your weapon 1 attack. How quaint. See if we can get this one to stick maybe with this guy. Could always throw a hex out too. He plays like a 4 mana 5/5 or something. Kind of hate using them without being able to stack them, but I mean, killing his card is a pretty good deal. Fruit Turret, thank you for the follow. If anybody's not following and wants to follow, that would be awesome and would help me out somewhat.
Welcome to Doctors in the Mouth.
Yeah, I like Sufjan. What does that do? Give it 2 attack? Kind of like click the buttons, click the buttons. Just another door. Thank you as well for your followage.
Welcome to Doctors in the Mouth.
Everybody's happy.
Shisha.
If I cast that next turn, then I can't play this on 8. But I could play this next turn. What I think I'm going to do is rely on Vizier, Hex, and these to get me through this turn without overloading. Dirty Dan, thank you for the 21 months. And King Charles, thank you for gifting one to Rudy. He'll never see another. Oh yeah, fan of knives. I was kind of hoping to get a healing totem, to be fair. He'll never see another ad as long as he lives. And frankly, I prefer it that way. They said there was They said there was like an ad incentive program where they would pay you a higher percentage, but I didn't see any extra money. In fact, I think I saw less money. So, thanks, Twitch.
Blood and plunder. A thirst beyond death.
The hex isn't getting me through this. Drive insect, I could overload. Then I can't play those. I think I'll just take a hex. I just don't like this card, I don't know. Maybe I want it. What does he have in his hand? Just a bunch of stuff, a concoction. Alright, you know what? I'll take it, and I don't like it. This was a terrible turn. Just another scam. It's the whole story of being a streamer, getting scammed constantly. Being a streamer and a memer. Inelegant. What if I don't get rush? That would stink.
My payment for that.
Thank you so much, Rudy. Oh, come on, you didn't have to do all that. Really glad I didn't get rush now that I think about it, so that I could just get hit by a removal spell and hate everything about this game. I feel like you get scammed even more than the average streamer. It's a shame society has a bias against fart lovers. Is that what it's about? That old meme coming back to bite me because of Twitch chat? Fart lovers. Yeah, I do seem to get scammed more than others. I've noticed that. Is he ever just dead? Not anymore. I can get a lightning bolt. I can hex. Oh, I guess I could maybe do this. Okay, that's a start. Oh, that's so close. I just need a schooling. Schooling and he's dead?
Go with the flow.
Is that right? 12, 15, 1, 1, 1. Jive the taunt. Oh. Could we have done that? Yeah. Transform minion to Ragnar. But yeah, I already had the lightning bolt. Okay, okay. You put so much faith into the Annoyo. Put your faith in the Annoyo. Sometimes you gotta put your faith in the Annoyo. Five wins is good. I'm gonna go for 6. Who knows, but that may be a part of it. That title doesn't have anything to do with farts. It's just fruit and air, which are two of the most pure things on this planet known as Earth. It's a story I'm sticking with. Using Brag on the opponent as a 5-mana silence. Yeah, I forgot you could do that, actually. This is a nice play. It's a nice play, Twitch chat. Sorry, I just thought this was funny. Thanks for helping me stay awake on my slow overnight shift. Hey, no problem, man. Thanks for helping me stay awake on my slow overnight shift, aka playing Hearthstone Arena. We do this, he does nothing. He hero powers, then he hero powers again. Maybe I play this into this. What's the best single card in Arena if you had to take a deck of 30 of the same card? Cavern Dreamer. Pre-nerf Cavern Dreamer. In this iteration of Arena, Spell Coiler going second. Anima Extractor, maybe? Swashbuckler. Post-nerf is the second best card ever. Why is it when I watch Redbird I'm usually drunk? That's a good question. That... That's a good question. Schooling? You'd never be able to win a game with 30 schoolings if your opponent had like any AoE or taunts or draw or anything. So you'd run out of resources by turn like 4 or 5, 6 maybe, 7. You go schooling, then you play a 2-1 and a 1-1. Then you play schooling again, and you play another 2 1-1s. Like that might not be enough.
Go with the flow.
Like one Tar Creeper would kind of screw you. One Nova, one Deathborn, one Harmonic Popstar, one the 2-mana 2/3 taunt would be kind of punishing. That gains armor for warrior. Kind of tough to beat a couple of like 2 of those. How about all runed orbs? Yeah, no runed orb in this no runed orb in this meta, but yeah, runed orb would be a good card. I think Muckborn Servant makes a lot of sense. As a card you would want... What's Muckborn Servant? Which one's that? Sorry, I thought that was this. Muckborn Servant. The Paladin 2/4 Discover? Yeah. I'd rather have a 2-drop that discovers if I'm spending every turn discovering, you know what I mean? Man, Melomania is so good, but I just kill him next turn if he's if this board is not gone. All Nerubian Viziers could be nice because of the discount. Yeah, I think I'd rather have Viziers over Muckborn. I guess it depends on what class, because you'd kind of need a class that could, you know, either get an all burn like Mage or like summon a board like DK, but it might not be good enough for a class like, I don't know, Warrior, where you're like drawing cards or removing minions but never putting any pressure on anything. Shungus is the enemy Archmage rune. Well, you would die before turn 9 if your deck was 30 of those.
A thirst beyond death.
Sorry, dying.
A thirst beyond death.
He needs health and remove the board? Yeah, DK has a lot of cards that do exactly that, though. There's the 5 mana, give everybody a blood rune. I guess he's got double green and single blue. 5 mana, like a blood card, destroy everything. They all take 2 and he gains life or whatever. I guess he couldn't have drafted that though. 30 blood boils, wins in fatigue. Does it? Maybe. Probably not though. Your first blood boil would only deal like 3 or 4, right? Because you'd have to only rely on hero powers. And that might not even be good enough to kill like a 2 mana 5/5 or a 3 mana 5/5. And a paladin would just have to play like a 2/2.
My elements are
And they don't want that. A paladin would only have to play a 2/2 and like one of the +3/+3 and Divine Shield, and then you'd be dead. Hematurges. That's the one that uses corpses, right? Yeah, that card would be good. It's probably better than Spell Coiler. Blitz Freeman, good work, Red. Thanks, man. 30 Astalors. 30 Astalors. Yeah, so let's see. First one does nothing. Second one does... I don't know if 30 Astalors would be enough. I don't know if you'd make it to turn 8 or 10. Maybe.
The calm before the storm.
Ragnaros. 30 Paparazzi. 30 Paparazzi would be good. Maybe. You'd never remove anything, though, right? Like, a card like Hematurge could allow you to get removal and develop minions. Mind Blast. 30 Mind Blast would probably be good enough. You'd have to cast 6 of them, so on turn 1 you would do nothing. On turn 2 you'd cast 1. On turn 3 you'd cast 2. On turn 4 you would cast 2, so you'd have to just make it to turn 5 without them healing. Hopefully he hits. Do I care? I do care. This is horrible for me. You know what I'm gonna do? Face. Once your armor gain is above their attack on board, it doesn't matter. Trust me. And use Annoying Fan. It's the funniest shit. Sorry? What? I got up to 15 armor, and I was losing games because I played a bunch of shitty 1-2s all game. Don't lose, only win. I'm an Annoying Fan. No, you're a wonderful young man. You're a wonderful young man. Attack doesn't matter, health doesn't matter. That doesn't matter much to me. 3. Look at this. I've never looked at him. I wonder if you like had to name the buffs and the debuffs. Like if you had to, like how many you could name correctly. I don't know if I could name like any of them. Like what's the discount on the spell? I guess that doesn't show it, huh? What's my average wins? 9.3 right now. 9.3. What about you, Mogo? What's your average? Oops, sorry. Forgot today's runs. 10.2. Not bad. I said to Super JJ that a Pidgeot called and wanted his hair back, and I got timed out. It's kind of funny. He does have thick, luscious hair that's swooped. It does. Look, I love Super JJ. He and I go way back. We're really good friends. That's funny. Maybe one of his mods timed you out. That's pretty funny. If I had hair, which I definitely do, and it was the same as Super JJ's hair, and I styled it the same way, and somebody told me that I had hair like a Pidgeot, I would would definitely laugh about it. Maybe I need a high roll. Oh look, Lightwell. Sunwell. Lightwell was that crappy priest card that healed a random friendly character at the start of your turn. It was like a 2-mana 0/5 or something. 2-mana 0/5, right?
Reach for the sky.
Shit. And little does he know, little does he think I'm casting this. I think I'm actually gonna just do this. Because, well, there's a chance that I can get something useful here. 2 rush minions. Torghast does not have rush. Pack the House doesn't have rush. Pelican Diver has rush. God, that's a horrible collection of spells. Your spells have poisonous. It's almost good. Wow, we didn't even get damage spells to go with this spell, which would normally be kind of good. Can I discover a spell? I can. I can get a schooling. Oh man, this is brutal. This is the purest of caca. I think we're just dead.
There is little time.
I'm gonna pretend like it's explosive. That's my best bet, I think. Save me 10 health, maybe? He spends 8 mana. I discover a schooling and then I trade this board and we go from there. It's the best I can hope for, I think. Lightwell, you mean the noob stomper that I used to lose against. Yeah, that's what I mean, the noob stomper. That seems like a... I guess you attack and then if it is explosive, you just get a full board of 2/2s. And maybe his hand's just a couple of removal spells and he's like, you know, maybe he doesn't have a play anyway. So my shirt is falling apart.
Armies of bone.
You win this field, you are a seasoned.
I don't know if you can. I'm sure you can low roll a Sunwell harder than that, but man, I don't know if I ever have or ever will again. Find AoE clear with Dispel Poison. Well, we didn't have a way to get a spell. Right? This thing discovers a spell from your deck. And we can see what's in our deck. You don't just get a random spell. So you can see that there's not a spell that works. But if we had a lightning storm in our deck, then we could have looked there. Redbeard, you look like a haunch crow. I look more like an execute. Or at least parts of me do. You know what I'm talking about there. And I ain't talking about my bald head. Oh, that's not good. Come on, I just want one more stinking win. That's all. I need a real 3-drop. I need a Piranha Poacher, a Nerubian Vizier. I need help, man. I'll even take a waveform. Those are some nice balls. Shame on you. Shame on you, Tasky. Sarcastically insulting my testicles like that. Bum, 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 bum. Wow, that's not what I expected he would pick. I usually like kill 2 minions. Deal 3, summon a 3 maybe. There's a lot of cards now. Give him that. Bum, 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 bum. No, I didn't use Kappa. That's true, you did not. Playing Hearthstone, almost like work, eh, Redbeard? It's kind of like having the best job ever. But it's sometimes still kind of like work, yeah. I gotta be at a certain place at a certain time doing a certain thing. But if I don't want to do it, I don't have to. If I want to do something else, I can. Yeah, sort of like work. We want the schooling. I really don't even want these cards because I don't want to overload next turn no matter what. I can't take criminal lineup though, so maybe it's just card draw. So I have to be able to play this on 7, which means it's probably going to be best to go like knowledge schooling, but I'll have to skip it. Oh, that's good. We kill that for 3 mana. Or I can use Hex. Let's see what we draw. Accuser. If I do this, I don't get a totem out, but I get 3 face damage. This is just so clean, and I don't care about the death rattle. I also kind of like how we got this pretty close to infused. Maybe as early as turn 8 we can have it now. Dotor Nafi, thank you for the prime. Shame on you for not being familiar with the Twitch Zoomer lingo. You know I don't read Twitch chat. You know, oh my god. You know I don't read Twitch chat. Okay. I'm 1 and 2 and I faced 4 Illidari Inquisitors in one game. I hate this game. See, why does this stuff never happen to Dreads? And yet it always happens to me and my beloved Twitch chat. What's the deal?
6 feet under.
There be no treasure 6 feet under. This guy's gonna lose in fatigue. How big is that? 6'6". Okay. That's a low roll. That's a low roll. 2 mana X. All is not lost. Here, Blinky looks like a nice woolen lined jacket today. It's it does. Should get like a nice, you know, woolen lined jacket. Maybe a nice rat fur lined jacket at a discount. Dreads found the real streamer servers. We thought they were a myth, but he found them. Insta deadly. I like this song. Huh. Rise me, sharties. I can trade there and play this. I guess I'm down to just shoot this. And let's hit him in the face. It felt better low rolling with him hitting both of those targets. It didn't feel as, you know, it felt more fair. Avoid the rat fur. I need to get the name of his Blinky Tailor. This illustrious, world famous Blinky Tailor. Where'd you get that from? Oh man, Hench Clan. Oh man, hit, push 8. Oh, and a muck pool. That'd be great if he didn't have a poison. Oh, I can get King Crush though. How are you guys feeling about getting King Crush this turn? This just doesn't even kill him. I'll save it for the Custodian next turn, maybe. If he was at 8, I might go for it. Does the Blinky Tailor make a bathrobe? Because I need a new one. Do you need a new bathrobe? I've never owned a bathrobe, but I know Adwicta is a big proponent of the bathrobes. And he always streams in one. Dude, look at this synergy. I just need it to get Rush. Oh, but then I don't have lethal either way, though. If I get something here, maybe?
The more you struggle.
I mean, maybe he just concedes. Man, I would love to get one more win. That'd be back-to-back infinites. Sometimes I used to go to house parties in bathrobes in university for some reason. I think back then I just really didn't care. Well, what do you wear to the parties now? Or now you just don't wear a bathrobe, you just go completely in the nude. It's a different sort of party, but frankly I would like to, maybe not attend, but look inward through a window from the bushes, perhaps. I'd like to get that invite. I've heard of those parties. There's lots of upside-down pineapples. What's an upside-down pineapple? What does that mean? I remember I spoke to someone I met at a previous gathering, and he said, "Hey, I remember you. You were wearing that last time, too." in a mildly disgusted way. That's funny. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Trying to think of times that I've talked to people and they've been like legitimately mildly disgusted by me or like disinterested in anything I have to offer. But no, oh no, I don't want that cruddy caretaker. I feel very socially adept. At least when people talk to me, if they're jerks, I would probably just tell them, you know, I don't like you acting that way. I don't go to parties these days. Twitch is my party. And it is the best party ever. Doing another Shaman run, I see. Seems like a good class this meta. Shaman has the highest win rate, but I've kind of been playing a lot of Shaman, a lot of Druid, a lot of Warrior, a lot of Priest, a lot of Mage, a lot of Demon Hunter. Not doing too much Paladin at this point. Face, darn it. I'm not doing too much Warlock, even though I actually like Warlock. Maybe we'll do another Warlock soon. Not doing much Rogue, Hunter, Paladin. A lot of failing at DK. Wait, oh, DK, yeah. We've been having success with Demon Hunter. Death Knight, I mean, our Death Knight decks have done okay, haven't they? Our decks have been awful, but I feel like they've done okay. Your opponent's cards cost health instead of mana next turn. That's a cool card, man. No DKs? Yeah, I've been playing a lot of DK. I guess I've removed them from my memory because they're always shit. Just trying to get through stuff here. Maybe we get a Stoneborn General or Torghast, and we get to actually like upgrade it or whatever. You always do okay even with the trash decks, yeah, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like Redbeard. Guess he can just trade and then free trade.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, need an overload card. Need a rush card. That doesn't cost 8.
Thanks from me.
Really cool. What I particularly like is how it's turn 7. I've got a 17 cost card and 2 8s in my hand. Isn't DK to stop despite HS replay? No. HS replay tells you what the top class is, irrelevant of our misconceptions or our perceptions. You or I or anybody could have a higher win rate with a different class, but it just shows you what has the highest win rate for a class on average for the average player. That gives me chills.
Accidents, they happen, you know?
The pain of water shall fall to us. No, it won't.
Hold on to your ghosties.
I could trade one. It would stop a blessing or a true silver from killing me, but I actually present lethal here. We trade there, it's 1, 2, 3. I guess we would have lived through that, but we don't have a hand that can beat most things here. I guess we could evolve. So let's say we traded one. He would double trade and shoot our guy. So maybe. But our deck, I mean, our draw was so bad there. I think we had to take a risk. Our deck's really not very good either. to be honest. We're not really drawing too much. King Crush Trading was